Good morning, everyone. Today is Ellis's last day of school this week. It is still Spirit Week, and today is pajama day, so he's wearing his Christmas pajamas, and he's allowed to bring a stuffed animal with him. So he's bringing his new stuffed animal, Linus. Are you happy and excited for today?
Yeah.
Do you remember what you're doing at school today?
Watching a movie with my buddies.
Watching a movie with your buddies. So they have 5th grade buddies at school, his class, and they are going to join them in watching Polar Express, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a good day, buddy. I love you.
Love you.
Winnie, I love your cute pajama outfit.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
I hope you have a good day.
Okay.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Happy Vlogmas Day 22. Is that right? Today is scan day. I'm about to go in and get my brain MRI. My eyebrow's twitching right now.
Stress.
Brain MRI and CT scan to check and see if my clinical trial is working. It's working, right?
It's working.
It's working.
Today is the day, is the day, is the day, is the day.
I asked Kyle last night, I said, if there's new cancer in my brain, does that mean the clinical trial isn't working? And he said, correct.
I'd say not, yeah.
Correct. I said, darn it.
That's not what we want. We want to see nothing new and hopefully some reduction.
I'm already feeling my chest pain that I get from the fluid coming and going, and it gets worse when I lay down, so that's really awesome.
But you're going to take some medication to help.
Mm-hmm.
And
hopefully. And if not, I'll get through it regardless.
You'll get through it, no matter what.
Yep.
But today's a big day.
What should I think about in the brain MRI?
First, make sure you have music.
Okay. Let's say I do or I don't. What should I think about?
Pick Christmas.
That'll be fun. Oh, it's our neighbor.
And then I would think about, ooh, that's a good one. You could think about...
I could think about our bucket list thing that we're about to do.
Oh yeah, tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the bucket list thing, guys. A lot of you...
Can you give me a haircut before tomorrow?
Yeah. A lot of you guessed... Oh, someone's calling me.
No.
A lot of you guessed what the bucket list thing is, kind of.
Yeah, half of it.
It's kind of like a 2-part thing, and a lot of you guessed half of it. You guys seem to know me very well. Except for those of you who think I'm brave enough to go skydiving.
Yeah.
Never in my life will I ever do that.
Or somebody said like climbing, like rock climbing.
No, I'm too scared.
But like real rock climbing. No.
But it was so fun to read everyone's guesses.
Yeah.
And a lot of you know what I'm up to. So I will show you guys tomorrow what we're doing. It's gonna be so exciting. We're so excited. Do you think it's a cool bucket list thing, or do you think it's lame?
It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's not on your bucket list.
It's not.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna try to be brave and ask the tech in the room to take my pictures so I can make a funny Instagram reel. I don't know if I'm gonna be brave enough to do it.
Just own it.
But I'm just gonna do it.
If you give no doubt, they'll say, okay, and they'll do it.
Hi, would you mind taking a picture of me once I'm laying down with the cage on my head?
Oh, you're gonna do it for the MRI?
I want to do it for both.
Oh, wow. All right, bold man here.
Instagram calls, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do today.
Let's go in. First, let's take some Ativan. here right now?
Yeah, why did I pick up the camera?
Because I just had the hiccups. I usually don't have them, or I'll get one.
You had like what, 5?
I'll get like one hiccup at a time, and my body it's like, nope, that's it, because it hurts when I hiccup. And I just had like 5 hiccups in a row.
Like real ones. I can't remember the last time I heard you hiccup. I don't know if that's a good thing or what.
I think it means treatment's working.
That's what I take it as.
Because my body's getting more...
It's able to do more, like normal. I don't know, that was trippy.
And it's been trying to yawn lately.
I know.
I can't yawn from my...
When it's doing those gasp things, those...
Yeah.
You know?
I can't yawn because of my cancer pain and whatever. I don't know the science behind it, but my body's been trying to yawn. It cannot still, but it's trying to yawn more now than it has. So we're weirded out by me having 5 hiccups. I think it's good news, man.
Me too.
Kyle and I were here, let me show us. Kyle and I were sitting here and I had a hiccup, and like we didn't really think much of it, and then there was a second hiccup and we both look at each other, and then like a third hiccup and we both like we start like sitting up like what's going on
here?
And it was like 5 hiccups.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting better.
I'll take it.
We'll see. Okay, we are done and it went well. And I'm really tired. That's what happens when I need to yawn. It won't happen. I won't allow, my body won't allow it. It hurts, but
You did have more hiccups though.
my body attempting to yawn is a big step up, because for so long my body wouldn't even attempt to yawn. So I don't know what all this means, but I think it means good things. I messed up a little on my meds. We're trying to figure out this new Ativan and Dilaudid and clinical trial medication and heart medication, you know, when to take what. And so the Dilaudid has made me throw up, so I was afraid that would make me throw up in the scan, and so I was avoiding it. I took 2 Ativans. So the plan was supposed to be 1 Dilaudid, 1 Ativan. But I was like, well, I've never done this combo before. Kind of scares me. So I'm just going to do 2 Ativan and hope it's good enough. And it wasn't. I should have done the pain one. I should have just done 1 Ativan and 1 pain. Next time, that's what I'll do. Don't let me talk myself out of it. You live and you learn. And the contrast, I know I told you guys that I was having weird reactions to the contrast, and a lot of you were saying it almost sounded like I was developing an allergy or something to it. And so I told my team, and one of the nurses suggested, let's try it one more time and see how it goes, and then if it's still happening, we'll figure out a plan. And I did it through my IV in my arm this time. Normally I do it in my port, and if you know how a port works, it sends stuff to the heart very quickly, and with it in my arm, it takes a little longer to get to the heart. So I didn't feel any weird reaction when it was in my arm, and when it was in my heart was when I felt the weird, or my port, the weird reaction. So I think I'm okay as long as I use my arm. I will bring it up to my team and ask them. I'll see them next week, and hopefully all is well. How do you feel?
Good. Yeah. Nervous. We got a call while we were waiting for...
From my NP.
From our NP. We were waiting for our CT, and when he calls, it's usually not great. So I thought it was like, oh, they already had MRI results.
He gets scared when our NP calls. I get happy when our NP calls. Like,
You were a little nervous.
I obviously get nervous. Like, oh shoot, what are you going to say? But I love hearing from him, so...
But he was just saying that they didn't get good enough pictures on the, what's it called? Mammogram. So she has to do it again.
And an ultrasound.
And an ultrasound.
Because there was a little something. Which could be normal.
He used not a something. There's not like a mass. He said what is it called? Fibrosis?
Fibroid?
Fibroid something. He said that's normal for people this age, but they just want to make sure. So,
yeah.
There's that, whatever.
An ultrasound and rescans of my breasts, and
then we went in for the CT, and it was smooth, pretty quick. I didn't realize that you have to hold your breath that long. I got to go back there because you were feeling real sleepy, and I walked back and they had me sitting right outside the room, and I hear, "Hold your breath. Release." And I guess it's the machine.
Gosh, you're cracking
Is it the machine?
Yes.
And I'm like, that's comforting. That's something everybody wants to hear.
And there's a little face that lights up when it's saying that. And one of my cancer pages that I follow on Instagram is all about that dude, the hold your breath dude.
Man, the hold your breath dude is really, he is forward. And I was like practicing, so he said, I was sitting there and he goes, "Hold your breath." And I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there, release, or whatever he says. And I'm thinking, that had to be so painful for you every time you do it. Because it hurts to hold your breath.
It hurts to hold my breath. But,
never knew that world.
It was fine. It was harder to hold my breath for the mammogram. I had to hold it longer for the mammogram. Yeah.
I don't know what this holding breath is. I get it. I understand the science behind it. It's just, I didn't realize you have to do it for like every scan. You have to hold your breath for an MRI, do you?
The brain MRI?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
You just have to keep your head still.
Oh.
It's longer holding your breath for the mammogram.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. CTs are fine. And they let Kyle take my picture. And I saw Kyle's face. And his face looked like as if I asked my dad to take the picture. And I was 16.
Wow.
I imagine my dad would be like, "What are you doing here in the middle of a hospital? What are you taking a photo for? Come on, let's get out of here. Get it over with, let's go."
Well, I got
That's what your energy was.
I've got, 17 people on the CT team that are like, "What's going on? Take your picture, come on."
Honey, they don't care. I wouldn't bring it up if they care. They're so nice.
No, they didn't care. He laughed when I walked out.
So I took a picture. In my brain MRI, I was brave to ask for a picture, and during my CT scan. So I'm going to make a funny reel. I don't know when, and I know the kids will like it. Okay.
CT machine's a lot bigger than I thought.
Really?
Yeah, picture.
The results will be in next week. They may upload on my portal over the weekend.
That would be a great Christmas present.
But I don't know if I want to look.
I was thinking, nah.
I think I want to wait till after Christmas.
Me too.
Play the denial game.
Yeah.
Put on blinders.
I'd like to put on blinders too.
And just enjoy the holidays, and then afterwards we can come back to it and address it. I think we're having scans on
December 22nd?
December 22nd. Let's take a few days to enjoy the holidays without worrying about checking for cancer results.
We have bucket list item tomorrow. Saturday's Christmas Eve.
And when we walked into the hospital, right when we walked in, a woman is walking towards us and says, "Hi." And it was a woman I met at the Go-To Foundation 5K. And she was so nice and great, and I felt an instant connection with her, but I never got her contact info. I forgot. I was flustered and forgot. And so today I was like, "Can I get your contact info?" So we were already texting today. She was telling me what was going on with her. I was telling her what was going on with me. And I'm so excited to have a new friend.
Yep.
And I'm excited to keep in touch with her along the journey.
I was sad when you guys didn't connect.
And she has my same doctor.
Same doctor?
She knows my same NP.
So it was like, you guys definitely need to talk. And she's
I'm happy.
local to you, so.
I'm happy.
That was really cool. I feel like that was good fortune.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Or...
What?
I want to say the Miller thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday.
So...
Long story short.
So we saw her, and Kyle said, that was some kind of divine intervention. We've been talking about, oh, it's a bummer you never got this girl's connection. And we walk into her at the hospital. And I thought, yeah. And then we go sit down, and someone comes out, Miller? Can I get Miller back here? And they can't find Miller, and they're walking around saying, Miller.
And they never found...
They never found Miller.
The person, Miller.
And if Miller is my grandpa, and he's an angel, and he's my dad's dad. My dad struggles with the loss of his dad, and for a lot of years didn't want to talk about details. And yesterday, when he drove me to City of Hope, he opened up more than he ever has to me about the struggles my grandpa had to go through with health issues. And my grandpa Miller. And then I'm just emotional. And then I talked with you about the stories about my grandpa. And then we have them saying his name, and they are not finding a person with his name.
There's no one named Miller there. She just kept saying it, and then she was like, gave up.
It just was really
So
sweet.
weird.
I don't know how that stuff works. I could be wrong, but it feels so good to just imagine that it's real. It just made me so happy.
Yeah. There were a lot of good signs today. Merry Christmas. A lot of good signs. Oh, and then did you explain this?
No.
We won't show the kids yet, but they were giving away gifts to any of the families who are, any of the patients' families that were going through this.
Yeah, they were going around with wagons filled with kids' toys, and they said they were for the families involved with cancer. And I said, well, I have 2 little ones. And they said, yeah, come get them something. And I loved these my kids love stuffed animals, so I thought they would get a kick out of these. And it's so special that it's from City of Hope.
Yeah.
I'm so emotional.
You're a wreck.
It's just so sweet that, cancer treatment and the hospital takes so much from them, and then they're getting a little reward for it, for always being so brave and having mommy go to so many appointments. They get this sweet little gift for being such good kids.
Yeah, they are.
Such a good support system at such a young age, I hope they're happy. We need to make a big bow and tag that says from City of Hope.
Yeah, I think that feels special.
So thank you for everyone who donates toys to families in need.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It means so much more than just a toy.
They have little messages on them, like from this person's support team.
This
Donated. Yeah. And some of them did. And it was just sweet to see that. Who knows what they went through?
Yeah.
To where they want to donate to these families. It was really special.
It's just nice.
And the lady was so nice. She said, yeah, oh my gosh.
They even had food and stuff.
Yeah.
He said no to the food. I really wanted to get a box of oatmeal.
I don't think they were giving it away.
They were giving it away. It said for families in need, or families here at City of Hope.
Oh.
We're giving to our families here at City of Hope.
I thought it was like Girl Scouts.
No, it was for families at City of Hope, it said.
Oh, I can go back up there.
And I wanted the oatmeal because, typically it's not vegan things that are handing out. And it was like a box of maple and brown sugar oatmeal. And I was like, oh, that's vegan. We could take that. The kids would even be excited over that.
Yeah, definitely. And I said, okay, keep it moving.
Could it be that he's not the biggest oatmeal fan? You've learned to like it over the years.
I like Mom's homemade oatmeal.
You like mom's homemade oatmeal?
Yours. Your
Yeah.
mom.
My mom?
No, you are mom.
Yeah.
You.
You
Like not my
oatmeal?
mom's oatmeal. My mom didn't make oatmeal. You.
Right. Okay. Now we are going to get food because I have had to fast, and then we are going to get the kids.
Let's do it.
Goodbye.
Happy holidays.
Goodbye. It is 9 o'clock at night, and wow, I have been out all day. So I got out of my appointments at, I don't know, maybe 3 or 2 or don't really know, don't remember. And then in the car, I told Kyle, well, before I went into my CT scan, I was starting to doze off in the waiting room. And when the guy came to get me, I was like, I genuinely had to wake up, like I was asleep. And so I asked if Kyle could go back with me because I was nervous. I was really out of it, like sleepy, I think from the Ativan. And so I said, can he walk me back? And they let him. And then we got in the car and it's a blur. I said, honey, I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down a little bit. So I reclined my seat a little and went on my side. It wasn't hurting my usual pains. So I knocked out and I was asleep. Kyle went and picked up food and I slept through it. He ate food, he got me food. And then, but I didn't eat it, I just slept. Then he went and got the kids and I slept through that. Didn't wake up at all for the getting the kids. And then I finally woke up when we were somewhere. I said, we need to get the kids. And he said, they're in the back seat, babe. And they were in the back seat. And then I knocked right back out because like I felt peace that they were with us and okay. And then next thing I know, I woke up and we're at Sprouts grocery store. And I said, oh, what are you guys gonna go in and get? And he said, we're already done. We're just loading back into the car. I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? So then I fell back asleep after that. And then we got home and I came in the house, got on the recliner and fell asleep on the recliner. He said, we're all gonna watch The Grinch because we're behind on Christmas movies this year. And we have a whole bunch we like to watch every year. And I fell asleep, didn't hear any, excuse me, I didn't hear any of the movie. I slept through it all. And then I woke up and we were on this new thing, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. And Winnie was loving it. And I finally like woke up from it. And then Kyle made me dinner because the food he got me was all soggy. He made me dinner and I hadn't eaten since this morning at 7:30. And then I finally just ate at about, what is it? I ate at about 8:30. So it's good that I didn't get sick or vomit today. I really thought I would with an empty stomach for the fasting, but I was fine and apparently fasted way longer than I needed to. And I think I was so exhausted from stressing about today as much as I was. You know, it's not just the results that I'm afraid of, it's the act of doing these scans. Since becoming claustrophobic, I like dread it and it really stresses me out and works me up. And so when it's finally over, it's like a big relief. And I'm so grateful it's done. Now we have to wait for the results. Who knows if that will be easy to do or not. Right now my mind is like, who cares? Like some people want results before Christmas. I'm indifferent. If my team wants to give me results before, cool. If they want to give me results after, cool. I'm just thinking, I'm not gonna think, or I'm gonna try not to think about it until that happens, until the results happen. I'm gonna try to put my blinders on and just enjoy myself because tomorrow is bucket list day, and then the next day is Christmas Eve, and then the next day is Christmas. So I'm excited, as you can tell. I can't remember what I said in this video, if I covered everything I wanted to cover, because I am just so out of it today. I'm so tired, mentally, so mentally exhausted. I'm so grateful for everyone at City of Hope. Everyone there is amazing, as always. And I'm so grateful for my husband being able to take me. It was so nice to have him. My dad watching the kids. You know, I just really appreciate everyone. Hopefully tomorrow will be a more relaxing day, even though we have the bucket list thing. And I can think a little more. We wrote out all of our Christmas cards and still have not sent them. Oops, so if you're waiting on one from us, it's gonna be late. Sorry about that. And I'll let you know when I get the results. I appreciate you guys coming along today. You guys are always so kind and supportive and encouraging, and you help me feel brave and not alone. So I truly thank you so much. I love you, and I hope you have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.